I'm here. I'm so sorry about that delay. Ooh. Well, I hope I'm here. Can you guys see and hear me okay? So, every single time I go to start this webinar, YouTube Live has changed something up on me. So I apologize for the delay. Thank you for hanging out and waiting. I have some good stuff for you today. Can someone let me know if they can see and hear me in the chat? While I try to get myself, I was like over there, I'm like, what is going on? So today we are going to be talking about zero level marketing, okay? I wanted to cover zero level marketing, especially now going into the holidays and things, because so many of us, I mean, it doesn't even have to be the holidays to use this. I would recommend using this zero level marketing for every day. I mean, the truth is life happens to all of us. We go through times where we don't want to do anything. And for some reason during, I just lost my train of thought, sorry. And some reason we will go to work every day. You know, we get in a fight with our spouse, we still go to work every day. Our kids are up sick all night, we still have to go to work every day. But for some reason, when we're entrepreneurs and we're trying to build a dream and a lifestyle, we tend to be able to say, you know what? I don't feel like doing anything for my business today, and that's okay. So I'm going to put it aside for now. It's not okay. If you are an online marketer, a network marketer, whatever it is, if you are working online with social media and things like that, you cannot take a break. I mean, of course you can take a break, but you have to have a zero level of marketing. You have to show up. Your business is built off of momentum. Okay, the faster and harder you go, the more money you make. You know this. If you've been in business for any amount of time, you've seen your business do this, right? And it's probably along with your moods as well. This is the industry that I like to call bipolar, because literally we can rank one day and be like on top of the world, celebrating, so excited, we just ranked, oh my gosh, we're running around, and then all of a sudden the next day it's like, oh, gotta go make the donuts. You know, I mean, it's just, you're an entrepreneur. You have to keep going. You have to keep the momentum going. And, you know, we have life. Every day we go through life. So, the zero level marketing is actually, I'm sure it's been around for a while, but the actual term zero level marketing is done by a leader, one of my mentors, Diane Hochman. She created the zero level marketing, I guess, name. And I have really grasped onto it because I definitely have my days where I don't want to do anything, where I wake up and it's just like, but you can always grab your phone. You can always grab your phone. So you have to have a zero level of marketing. So we're going to go over zero level of marketing and how you can make sure that you're keeping your momentum inside of your business throughout the holidays, throughout, you know, times that happen in your life, whatever it be, the kid's homesick, you know, whatever it is that happens inside of your life. You got to have the zero level of marketing. You have to know where you have to do things daily. And we can all pick up our phone and we can all make sure that we do at least something to keep the momentum going, because you see it all the time. Okay, I've done it. I'm not gonna lie and sit back and be like, I've been perfect my whole time. I'm not perfect. I won't be perfect all the way to the end. I'm not gonna say that, but I do get better and better, and I do keep teaching myself, and I do keep learning. So I mean, there's like your list. If you're building a list, building an email list, and you're emailing your list, your content, and things like that, you see so many marketers who go through, like I said, I have gone through it, so I can talk from experience, where you just get in a funk and you just decide that you're not going to email your list or whatever. And then you come back, or the marketer comes back. I mean, you might be on an email list. Maybe you don't have an email list yet, and that's okay. You know, if you want to talk to me, I can help you get set up with that. But you know, you've seen it, you're on lists, so you might like see someone constantly, you know, every day they're emailing you, emailing you, emailing you, and then all of a sudden they just stop. You're like, well, where'd they go? And then all of a sudden you get an email and it's like, sorry, kind of went through a hard time. And what happens there, because we're humans and we're developing relationships, what happens is the person on the other end of your email list, the people who have opted in, who are saying, I want to hear from you because you are teaching me and thank you, they get like defensive because you weren't there for them. You stopped emailing them. They started paying attention to someone else. And they're like, you weren't there for me, so why should I be there for you, no matter what your story is? It happens all the time. And you worked really hard to build that list. Same thing with your Facebook lives. You go on Facebook Live every single day, you start building it up. You start, you know, you have your 1 viewer, then you have a couple viewers, then you have 13 viewers. Then you stop, and you got to start all over again. You got to get that 1 viewer, and you got to get that other viewer. And the viewers that used to show up every time, they're not showing up anymore. You're like, well, what happened? Because you stopped, because your momentum stopped. So we're going to show you how to keep that momentum going, how to keep your 0 level marketing going. So I'm going to share my screen real fast. I got a few slides for you guys. We're going to talk holidays, a little bit of holidays today. See, this was all my funness that happened during, should have had this up, but I had a little bit of difficulty getting into the webinar. So here we are. There we go. All right. I hope y'all can see my screen and everything is good. And my slides are here. Fantastic. Okay. Holiday stresses, everyday stresses, funks that we get ourselves in, doesn't matter. This is them. We have family in town. You're either traveling to go see family. You have a ton of food that you're eating. You're worried about gaining weight. You're worried about all this different stuff. The kids are home. It's a lot more busy. So we tend to push our business back. And we're okay with that because there's so much going on, right? So much stress, so many things happening. We have holiday parties, your spouse, you, whatever might have, you know, work holiday parties going on that you got to go to. It's all a big stress, right? What are the good things about the holidays? Family. Your family's in town. You get to travel. You're lucky enough to travel and go see other people and your family. There's delicious food that your mom's made, food that your aunts made, food that your sisters made that you haven't tasted all year round. Your kids are home. You get to spend time with your children. And parties. Lots and lots of fun parties that don't happen during the year, right? Are you picking up what I'm putting down here? The same things that we stress about are the same things that are the most amazing, grateful things that come into the holidays. So we have to change our focus first before we go into all the marketing and how to keep your business going. I know that's so important, and that's why you're all here. But I want you to just kind of take a different look at the holidays instead of, the way we all are, like, oh, you know, our world does so much to us with commercials, with media, with all of this stuff. Oh my gosh, this one amazing toy's out. Like, for me, it was Cabbage Patch Kids when I was growing up, and everybody was in line for these Cabbage Patch Kids, and you weren't going to be able to get them, and parents were stressing. I mean, their kids would hate them for the rest of their life because they didn't get them this toy. It's not the truth. This is all what the media and everything around us tells us we're supposed to feel. And if you just look at it in a different light, come at it from a grateful standpoint. If you only have $10 to spend this holiday season, it's okay. You have $10 to spend. You have a roof over your head. You have family in town. You're eating amazing food. Your kids are home. You're going to parties. We just have to change our focus, change the way we see the holidays, the way we see the funks, the way we see the things that come into our lives. Because we can go into a whirlwind spin of down world, and you just don't want to do that. So, start looking at things, I guess you could say, with the glass half full, which it's, a old saying, but it's true. Just start looking at, you're able to spend time with your family. You have family. There's so many people out there that don't. And yet here we are upset because, every time my brother's in town, it's always an argument. Or, your brother's in town, so you have problems. It's better to have those problems than to not, right? So anyways, we'll get on to getting your zero level, okay? Figuring out your zero level of marketing is all really up to you. It depends on where you're at in your business. So you have to determine where your zero level is. If you're creating content and you do that on a weekly basis of, 2 times a week or every day or whatever, that might be on your zero level right now. I definitely recommend doing content, videos, blog posts, whatever it is. Make sure that you're creating content to be teaching other people, to be the leader and the whole works. But this is your zero level. So you have to decide where your zero level is. So just kind of go back and kind of look over your business now, look over your daily routines now, see which ones, a lot of them might already be habits for you that you can write down on your zero level so that you are making sure that you're doing it every single day so that you can look at it. Even on those days you don't want to do anything, it's really easy to get your zero level done so that you can keep that momentum going in your business. Yeah, just like I said earlier, there's no day that you can't pick up your smartphone and even follow 20 people on Facebook. I mean, that takes, you could literally be eating bonbons with your slippers on, crying to some Lifetime show, and still be able to pull that off, right? So we're going to go over a little bit of zero level and things that you can put onto your zero level of marketing. For me, guys, meditation and personal development. I honestly, on my funk days, on my days where I just don't feel like doing anything, I do more personal development and meditation than anything else because I enjoy it. I've gotten to a point where it will help me get out of my funk. So that is definitely on my zero level. Meditation's become something of an everyday habit for me. So it's more of a habit, but because it's on my zero level, then I can check it off on those days I don't want to do anything, or I just want to hang out with my sister because she's in town and my nephews and nieces are all around and I get to play with them, I still can, I still do my meditation. I can still cross that off my list. I can still feel good about it. And content, just depends, like I said, I recommend that you be doing content every day. Not sure what content you're doing. It could be a Facebook post. It could be a webinar. It could be a blog. It could be a live. These Facebook lives are hot right now. I mean, I'm sure you've watched even commercials. I mean, Facebook is literally doing commercials for these Facebook lives because they are giving you so much attention with these lives. And the best part about the lives is that you can take that live and you can put it on your YouTube channel. Or you can even take it over to your blog and put it on your blog. So you're taking one piece of content that took you anywhere from, 10 minutes to 30 minutes, depending on how long your lives go, or blog post or whatever you want to do. But I do one piece of content every single day, even if it's just sharing something from something that I've done before, to make sure that I'm getting knowledge back out to my people, to the people who have invested their time in coming to my list. I owe it to them to keep going strong, to keep them knowing that this is where we're going. We're all in this together, guys. And then connecting with 10 people, that's another one that's on my 0 level. And the 10 people, this can come anywhere, from any form. Because just like I said, we tend to go through funks. And sometimes when we're in a funk, the last thing we want to do is talk to people, right? The last thing we want to do is, even through Facebook messages, your emotions come through. So when I say 10 people, this for me, and like I said, you might be at a different place, you might be wherever, you really just have to evaluate your business. But for me, this can be as simple as going in and going through my Facebook friend requests. Because I am not, when I first started in business, I went crazy and thought that the more friends I had, the more my business would make. And now I've gotten more picky with my friends. So going through friend requests on Facebook can take me a little bit longer. And I tend to do a little bit more with my requests. If someone comes over and requests to be my friend, I go check out their timeline. I want to see if we have any kind of connection. I want to see if I want to be friends with them. I mean, Facebook is about building relationships and being friends. So that can be part of my 10 people, because I'll like some of their stuff, I'll comment on some of their stuff. So I'm building that rapport. I'm starting that rapport. If there's someone that I'm of interest in, that I'd like to talk to a little bit further, then I can just write their name down and maybe start a conversation up with them tomorrow when I'm feeling a little bit better. But that's my 10 people. That's how I go about the 10 people. Is I definitely am connecting with 10 people. I might not be personally talking to the 10 people, but I'm definitely connecting and showing interest and doing some engagement with at least 10 people a day. And then I share to groups on Facebook. I do at least 3 to 4 groups, 3 to 4 times a day. And for this, I literally have an alarm on my clock, on my phone, that goes off. And yesterday I was out shopping with my son and the alarm went off, and I said, hold on, honey, let me take 5 minutes real fast. And I do my simple copy paste strategy. If you have not seen that strategy of mine, let me know. I can get that for you. And then I share from my blog. So I literally, like right here, I'll show you real fast. I literally go over to my blog, And today I did do, actually not today, that was yesterday. Yesterday I did do a blog post, but I can pick up, let's say, let's go in and search my blog real fast. Leads. Okay, so I've got some blog posts back here. Let's go with this one. This was a Tipsy Tuesday. This is actually my blog post on how I use the Facebook groups to get leads. So I'm just going to click on it. It's going to bring me up, and I literally just go like this. Boom. And I'm going to share it. And I'm going to go over to Twitter, and I'm going to share it. I'm going to go over to LinkedIn. And I'm going to share it. I can go to Facebook. I can go into share on a page I manage, and I could share it. So there, I literally just did, what, 4 or 5 shares? Just through like popping on my blog, and it's so easy to do from your phone as well. I mean, you can literally go on your phone, go to your blog, and share from there. So, I mean, I'm really, when I'm in that funk, when I don't want to do anything, I'm still having the momentum. I'm still showing up to my business. I'm still building those relationships, but I'm still on the couch eating bonbons with slippers, whatever it is that you do, or, if you're with your family during Christmas, and whatever it is. Just make sure that you get that 0 level marketing all put together for yourself. Come up with a little list. I have mine, and it's my 0 level. You can see on there I have birthdays, so I do birthday messages every single day. If you're using Facebook as a marketing, I really highly suggest that you do this. Because as you know, you probably have thousands of friends. If you don't yet, then you're building towards that. And there's a lot of people that you don't see what they post because they're not engaging with you. You're not engaging with them. So there's a lot of people that, you may have talked to over the years, over a couple years ago. And the birthdays, everybody has to put in something for birthdays. So every single day you go into Facebook, you go in and you look under events, and it shows you whose birthdays it is. And instead of going over to their timeline and posting happy birthday, just like every other Tom, Dick, and Harry on Facebook, you personally message them. You can have, I have another strategy where you can take from your blog and you can have an actual birthday message to people and have them click on the link, and you can actually be getting leads every day from people who have birthdays. You can post a little picture, a little image, and say happy birthday. Most people don't do this, so when someone comes across with a birthday message like that, they definitely respond to it. When you wish them a happy birthday, they're going to come back and say thank you, and at that point you can say, hey, you have any plans? Did you do anything fun? And it starts up the conversation. And if you haven't talked to them for years, go back into the conversation, see where, what's going on in the conversation, see what they were doing, go to their timeline, take the time to research them. Because if you come out and you're like, how's it going? How's your business? And that's a whole nother how's your business thing can kill a deal immediately on Facebook conversations or anywhere really if you're asking that too soon, because everybody's going to say great, and then at that point you've given them the opportunity to pitch you, and once they're pitching you, then it becomes very hard to turn that around into your sale. So does anybody have any questions about that 0 level? Sorry, my phone is going crazy. Does anybody have any questions about that? As far as the 0 level goes, it's really an easy way to just stay consistent, stay out in the open, even on the days that you just really don't want to. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. Doesn't look like we have any questions. If you want any of those strategies or anything that I've talked about, the building rapport that we kind of went over a little bit, I do have some other Tipsy Tuesdays that I've done that talk about, you know, asking the questions too soon and things like that, that will help you build your business as well. So I hope you guys all enjoyed that. I hope you have a wonderful Tuesday. And remember, it's just a 0 level of marketing. It will get you through the holidays and you will stay in front of people. This is the most important time. So many people sit back and think, it's the holidays, I can take some time off. I'm an entrepreneur. That's what I work hard for. And that's true. But you have to keep planting those seeds, because all of those seeds are going to blossom at the beginning of the year when everybody's ready to start a business, to pay off the debt, to do all of that. You know, we all have the New Year's resolutions and all of this stuff. So if you're not showing up at least a 0 level through the holidays, you will lose out on all that business. You will have to gain all of that momentum back up in your business again starting in January. So everything that you've done in the past prior to the holidays can just go bloop unless you keep the 0 level. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and reach out to me. Let me know if you need anything. Comment, like, whatever. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.